350 days of sunshine make southern Utah a mecca for golfers. Unfortunately for Dixie State College's golf team, those 15 days of not-so-sunny weather fall directly in the middle of their competitive season.
February, you just never know what the weather's going to be. It could be 60 degrees or it could be 35 like it was this week. Nothing you can count on, but they've got to be prepared to play in it. The ball doesn't travel as far when it's cold. If it's downwind, it travels farther, doesn't spin as much. If you're into the wind, it can balloon the ball up higher. It reacts to going right or left, and it has a major effect on the golf ball. There's no advantages to being able to play in the cold. It's just it's who can it's mental toughness. That can, the one that can go out there and battle the hardest and be patient and concentrate on his game and don't let the elements get to him. That's who can win.
I had no problem with the wind. I grew up in Vegas, pretty windy, out in the middle of nowhere where I lived. But the cold is something I'm not used to. Just trying to get your hands warm is the #1, hardest thing. When you're out there, once your hands get cold, there's no stopping it.
Rain, little snow, wind. It's tough to really grind it out and stay in your game.
It's hard enough to hit the golf ball, but that's really not even the hardest part about golf. It's all about really trying to stay in your own game and really trying to keep your mind strong during the round.
In this part of the country, in St. George, it's not that actually, it is unusual. Usually it's pretty warm here. But as far as you go other places, it's not. You have to expect the worst, hope for the best.
These guys practice and play all the time. They're required to be with me, with the team 4 days a week. But there's a lot of times they'll play and practice in the weather, especially the wind, not necessarily the cold, because there's some things that can actually deter your swing and be detrimental. But if it's windy, you go work on certain shots. You got to learn how to hit shots in the wind, and work on your game. It's never going to be perfect weather, so you've got to learn to play in everything.
For PacWest Magazine, I'm Melissa Hollenbach.